everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Broncos going up against the Cardinals. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, thank you. The renovations, they have certainly transformed this place. To beautiful Miami, Florida. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Denver Broncos and the Arizona Cardinals. Counter. It's Crowell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
Second down following the run. Again, it's Crowell. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
A former first-round selection, Bradley Roby, is comfortable whether covering in the slot or outside the numbers.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
A first down carry now for Crowell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
On second down, here's Crowell. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
They'll run with Crowell. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Crowell. And Crowell lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On fourth down, the Cards will call on Chandler Catanzaro to try and put up 3. This from 36 yards out. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. And this will be a touchback. As that sails over the end line. They come up in an offset eye. And on the ground they go with a running back. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now it's Crowell. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go. Here's a give to Crowell. And he's going to be met at the line of taken down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from 33. And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him, getting it down to the secondary. They have a tough time getting him down.
They come out here in the eye. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Five yards to go. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. And here is the Cardinal defense.
I played college football at the same time as T.J. McDonald's father, Tim. And what a great player he was. T.J. definitely is following in his father's footsteps.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
There's no secret to beating a 3-4 when you're trying to run the ball up the middle. You have to control the guy over the nose of the center. And oftentimes, he's awfully hard to move. That's why he's there. A big guy, usually north of 300 pounds, with some agility. But somehow, you've got to figure out how to move him. And most teams will double the nose. Center and a guard trying to move him to one side or the other. And when they're able to do that successfully, as just happened here, that's when you get big-time running plays.
A good pickup there at 22. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. This will be caught at about the 3. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Yards to go for the offense. 1st down and goal from that 5-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. second down carry for Booker. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on 3rd down. In motion left here, Sanders. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Virgil Green is tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. And McManus able to put it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah. That one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. First throw now for the backup Kessler. Going underneath for Crowell. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Throwing is Kessler on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes, even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And coming out now, the Broncos. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They come up in an offset eye. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And they'll run it here. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop.
These are not the runs that you worry about early in the game. These are runs that you're establishing now for later in the game, trying to wear a defense down and create holes that you'll exploit later.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Robert Kimdichie in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Kessler. A screen complete to Crowell. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
On 3rd down, Kessler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's Brandon Fields now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Green with a catch left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Coach hinted to us that we may see some old power football here in this game. We got a taste of it on that 1st down run.
I love how he hinted it to us. And then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line. And they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys are in there. I want to run the football this week. And, boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And many use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up, and by the 4th quarter, you could break a big one.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And running running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. To play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. This is Booker on the dump off. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
No matter the week, no matter the team, you're going to hear coaches wax nostalgic for big tight ends that can control the edge of the line of scrimmage. Well, sometimes you don't have a tight end in the game, so now you're looking at your tackles. Can they control the perimeter? Make sure that that gets sealed off so there's no penetration off of the edge. If they're able to do that, that's why a toss play is successful. Because once they get to the edge, they can pick and choose their spot, which way to run, whether it's deep outside or cutting it back inside to pick up big yardage. On that play, they controlled the edge so well, they picked up an excellent chunk of yardage.
So 2nd and 10 here. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And he hits his man on the out route, Demaryius Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Offense lining up 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And the seemingly endless drive continues. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. It's Kaepernick. Drops it underneath for Booker. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And tough starting field position here. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right.
Green, third in that Detroit!
Back near his goal line. Here's Kessler. A little dump off for Corral. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Final play of the half. It's Kessler going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Super Bowl 53.
You seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's a Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go.
Third quarter action now. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Defense showing blitz. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second down, here's Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Kaepernick to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Second down now after the pass completion. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's got some space here. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 63 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A first down throw for Kessler. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Kessler. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. To the air, Kessler after the pick 6. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ezekiel Ansah in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Kessler on second down. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. And this defense has been extraordinary all season, and that might just be the cherry on top. What a play there on the fumble recovery touchdown.
Maybe it's time they get a nickname because they played like the great defenses of the past. The Steel Curtain, Doomsday, the no-name defense. We might have to come up with one for these guys.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. First and 10, here's Kessler. Going deep here for Parker. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Kaepernick operating on the bootleg. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Kaepernick now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Fresh set of downs here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT. And he will find his man on the outside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's been a rough go on the ground throughout the entire game, but after a run like that, they may have found the spark to get their offense kick-started.
Looking to throw on first is Kessler. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 7. On second down, here's Kessler. And it's a sack. Down goes Kessler. Aldon Smith in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. On 3rd and long, it's Kessler. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So the D-line's going to spread out. A handoff as they run the counter play. Cuts it out to the sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here. And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Well, 2 touchdowns scored. I know his team's happy. His coaches are happy. How about the fantasy owners of this game?
Always happy with 2, but they'd like 3 or 4. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly.
And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Kessler now off the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
Now let's go! Detroit! Detroit!
Now Kessler on the bootleg. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Here's Brandon Fields now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. Now this is fielded in the end zone. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Going to give this time to the tailback. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fighting through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Now they'll run it on the toss and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
4 down. Check. 91. Tighten up.
Here's Kaepernick to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Cardinals. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Going underneath for Crowell. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Over.
Kessler will try again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Kessler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
When you hear screen on defense, that's a little bit scary because you know a big play might result.
He was so ready to get to part 2 of the screen, he forgot part 1. Couldn't get the ball.
Patriot, here we go. Blue 90. Black 99 Philly, here we go. Leopard. Now let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Kessler once more. He's got time. Now he's forced out right. And now here's another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Ten yards to go on 3rd. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll give it to him right up the gut. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
No. Check. Patriot. Green, 39. Green, 39. Patriot.
This is Crowell. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go now.
They'll go with a big back, Crowell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And the Lombardi Trophy goes west. And it goes to the Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.